A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix's going to throw straight away. Bryant coming out throwing, but the defender there to stop it. It's going to be 2nd down as they knock it away. Yeah, I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Take off.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. That run good flags. Now they've got 3rd down.
Play a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Go!
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
On 2nd down, Robinson finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Okay, ready?
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
70 Lions, let's go!
From the red zone on 1st. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Let's go!
Penix now. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Play fake, Penix. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Set go.
4th down, here's Penix. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Look out.
From his own end zone, Allen. Connects on the crosser. Breaks through and breaks away. Has room down the left sideline. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay, and made a pay in a big-time way.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Hup.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Down the left sideline he goes. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 23 on that one. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Kid, I want you in the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
And they were ready for this one. No running room at all. He's taken down behind the line.
Down back at the 45-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Go!
Third down, it's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That one complete to Pitts. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen setting up play action. It is cut left side. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. This is a design run for Allen. And they're not going to get it. Stop short of the line to gain. This is going to be 4th down now.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go.
To the air with Penix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start with 2nd and 6.
Mikey, 18.
They're going play fake with Penix. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's sent out.
12 yards.
It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Falcon first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Cut out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Oh, he lost the football! But it looked like a Falcon swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Here we go.
Penix on 3rd down. That's enough for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Hold the ready.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Ready.
Throwing Penix. Searching well behind the line. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Penix facing a 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Jake Elliott on now to attempt this field goal. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
Green 19. Is that?
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Here's Allen. Hits him on the in route. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And a stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Hauled in left side. And they're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means 1st and goal is coming up.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Allen setting up to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Big play for this offense. It's 3rd and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Here comes the field goal unit now for the Bills. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. But no problems there on the shorter attempt. And it'll knock this game up late in the second quarter.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Penix. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Go! 6, Hawk 70, back, 70, back.
Robinson on the inside give. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st down, Williams. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Play fake. Penix. Going all the way to the end zone here. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Hawk 70.
I'll pitch it to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set! 18, come,
Penix now to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
let's go now.
Penix here from the gun. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
70 Timber, Viking 18. No.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He just throws this one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Elliott connects there, and they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The give here on 2nd. He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
We've set it down from 37. Running left with Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Back to throw now, Allen. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throw here, third down. For big yards on the right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
8 yards to go as they get set on second and goal. Throwing here, Allen. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This is third and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Here he goes, third and long. That one connects. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and Penix looking to pass. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He steps in and makes the interception. Maxwell Hairston picks it off at the 20. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there.
And it's no good. Denied by the right upright. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Penix working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Penix on first down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. On play action, Williams. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do them through the off-season, you do them through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Play action now with Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings them to 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go!
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Connects on the crosser. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go! Let's go!
On 1st down, here's Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
Ready!
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go!
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Ready!
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go! Sack! 72. Hunt.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Completed over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd down give to Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Penix off the play action. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Bills 23, Falcons 20.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a 1st down.
46-yard line.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Brown 80! Look out!
Back to the well again. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know
A
it.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. It's a designated keeper for Allen. He'll have the first down and even more. And he is down to the 30-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Allen. Complete out to the right. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's the handoff. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He pressed those tackles.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Man in motion here. Looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play, right? When you don't have to settle.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Ready up!
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go! Here we go!
Gets it out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Working quickly here.
19 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix now on 1st down. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and 3 now.
Go!
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Penix. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
To the air with Penix. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Falcons 27.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Looking right, and he finds him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Allen fires out wide, complete. And this one does not go far. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Third down, they need 7.
Brown 80!
Looking to throw. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Falcons 27.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Falcons, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this year's campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.